What's up, guys? It's Ben 2000Y Joe. I'm your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero, and I'm here on the TEAMFTK channel, repping Team FTK. I want to remind you guys, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video, that we are powered by Inked Gaming, and if you guys want 10% off of anything in the geek realm that they have, I would suggest you use our promo code TEAMFTK10. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. They've got some grade A stuff. That's all I'm going to say. You're going to have to go look. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, also, guys, we are powered by you guys with our Patreon and our PayPal accounts. If you guys can't afford to be a patron, $1, a one-time donation of $1 helps this channel out immensely. Lets us buy cards, equipment, primarily equipment, but, you know, that kind of thing. And if you guys want to see us go further and bigger and above and beyond what we currently are, make sure you hit those links. Now, let's get into today's discussion topic, shall we? Today's discussion topic will be, that's right, the OCG Forbidden and Limited list. And I know you guys will have it about right here, but I'm going to have my version of it right there on the screen here so I can see what we're talking about here. Why we're talking about is there's a few issues with this list that I have, and some of these stuff might be related to other videos that I've made in the past, where where I'm like talking about problematic cards that I think Konami should have hit a long time ago, and some of that discussion is going to apply to this discussion here. So first things first, we're gonna look at released off of the FNL list. For this, now mind you, this is the OCG's list. This isn't ours. But the reason why it's important for us to talk about it is because oftentimes our list, even though they are separate, they bounce off of each other. So sometimes the OCG bans something, and then Konami TCG says, "Oh, that's a good idea. Let's ban that too." Much to the disrespect to the players, but I digress. And then vice versa happens as well. That being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to discuss it. Off of the list, we have Cyberstein, Dark Arm Dragon, the ABC Buster Dragon, TG Hyper Librarian, Trishula, Limited Removal, the Necroz Ritual Spell, that's name escapes me, and I'm sure you guys can comment that below, and Solemn Strike. Okay, the OCG limited all of these guys or banned them at one point. Most of these are not problems, I don't think. These are pretty fine. I mean, personally, just from the PTSD I gained from Necroz format, I'm a little bit like, no, not the Necroz! I want to say evil things, but I'm like, we won't go there. Now, the next thing on my list that I've got is, if we go over to the semi-limits. Now, this is where I will actually have some issues, where I think that, this is a dumb idea. Now, mind you, I'm not familiar with the OCG as much as other people, so I'm basically going to be telling you guys, I don't know where these cards were coming from for the most part. I don't know if they were semi, banned, whatever before. I'm just going to split it out where I'm going to say where I think they should be. Alright, so if we go to the semi-limits, we've got, Shadow Mist, Predaplant Scorpio, the Ladybugs, the Cyburst Ladybug, monster, I can't remember its full name. You can see the pictures right there, you can see it. 1-for-1 Reasoning, the Kaiju Slumber, the True Dracos, something or other, and the Spiral Field Spell. The reason why I don't know some of these names by heart, because I haven't interacted with a lot of these cards in a long time, so you'll have to forgive me. Or I just don't really play the decks that they come in. That being said, though, most of these cards I feel like they could be at 3. Alright, sort of. Alright, Shadow Mist, Predaplant, the Kaiju Slumber, and the True Draco Spell. Sure, put them at 3. I'm cool with that. What I disagree with is the Ladybug. Actually, I take it back. Ladybug could come back to 3 too, in my opinion. I think 1-for-1 should stay at 1. I think it's in the name. Just say horrible joke. Reasoning. I know the OCG has the grass is greener in Fairy Tale Snow, so I'm not really sure where that card should go. But my issue is Kaiju Slumber. I think that should be at 3. That's the card that I really look at and I go, that needs to be at 3. So let's think about it. We're over here in the TCG. Kaijus are doing what exactly? Destruction effects are doing what exactly? Now, I don't know if it was banned over there or limited beforehand. I have no clue. I'm just telling you where I think it should be. For the Spiral Field Spell, that should go to 0. But, no, I'm just kidding. That should be probably, I think that should stay at 1. But mostly just because giving that deck any kind of consistency, while it has Sleeper Agent, I'm totally against that idea. If they want to get rid of Sleeper Agent, they can have everything else back. I don't care. That's right, I said it. You know, they can be a link spam deck for all I care, but the Sleeper Agent is a pain in the ass. So, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, come on. You have a card that's like, oh, I can blow up your shit, and I can't be targeted by anything, or affected by anything. Ha ha ha. I'm like, and I'm a quick effect. I'm like, nah, son, none of that. you should, there's a reason why the True Draco monster, his name is Masterpiece, is freaking banned in both lists. There's a reason for that. At least I think it's banned over here in the TCG, so it should be banned everywhere. But there's a reason for it. Alright, now we're going over to the limited list. Looks fairly okay. Zodiac Mirage is the one that I'm kind of looking at like, what? Why? 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 That's the only thing I'm looking at. I just don't get it. Skull Dread makes total sense. It should have been one like upon release. That's right, I said it. Fight me. Let's see here. All right, so for the mini Chaos Dragon that's at 1, they just chose to tackle some of the issues that we were experiencing, just taking a different route. Whereas we took Collapse Serpent and Wyvern Burster and put them both to 1 here, they're just like, well, we'll just put 1 to 1 and leave the other one at 3. So they only get the search off like once, you know, and then that's it. That's fine, fair, whatever. For the Draconet, I think that's, yeah, Draconet, the Cybers monster, I got to say, I'm not really particularly feeling that it needs to be limited, but I don't know, maybe with between Draconet and Ladybug, the Ladybug monster, I can't remember, the Cybers one, I can't remember her name, in the semi-limit section, between those two, I think that, like, I guess you have to play around with ratios, I think, because they both support cyberspace decks, so I feel like, you know, that's what they're doing here. Though, personally, I'm of the mindset that I'd rather see what Konami never realizes is, the problem is they make these, like, hashtag negate boards and all that crap, and, that's a topic for another video. We'll fix the game another day. We're talking about this list. Forbidden. I could tolerate it. As much as I really don't want to see Aggro Pain go, because I feel like it gives dragon decks like Tragunities and Blue Eyes, and some of these more fun decks a chance to play. I have to say that, yeah. I mean, the Guard Dragon engine had to get hit somehow, because, I mean, the truth is, like, not everybody can fight past those boards. Like, I'm primarily a Dino player, right, guys? So, I throw, you know, they throw their board. If I manage to get 2 dinos in the grave and throw a big Conductor Tyranno, I just beat the crap out of their field. Just, oh, okay, pop, 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 pop. You know, usually by that point they've also wasted all their negates. So, I get it. Oh, and before we get out of here, back to limited, Mystic Mine is, well, perfect, right where it needs to be. The True Draco spell, I'm not sure how I feel about that one, although I feel like they kind of have to, because, like, you know, True Dracos are ridiculous. I mean, they're a ridiculous deck here. I wouldn't hit their field spell, though. I think, personally, I would hit, if I was really trying to hurt the consistency, or hurt the deck, the True Draco or True King decks, I wouldn't hit the field spell at all. I would probably hit, like, the more supportive stuff. Like, for example, for True Dracos, I would hit the Monarch trap card, Monarch's Erupt, is what I would hit, because I think it's a bullshit card. But anyway, alright guys, so now comes the audience participation for this video. I want you guys to tell me if you guys were making the ban list, TCG or OCG. I don't really care. That's up to you. I'll let you guys in the audience pick. Yeah, how would you fix the current game state? What would you ban? What would you limit? You know, just do us a favor, guys. If you decide to leave us to that list, you know, don't be like everything unlimited or whatever. You know, give us a real like, what would you do if you were in charge of the ban list? How would you fix our current game? Alright guys, I'm Ben10000 of YGO. I'm your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero, repping the Team FTK channel, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.